Hey everyone, welcome back to another spiritual principle a day by me. My name is John Clayton. I'm a recovering drug addict and alcoholic, and I've been clean and sober since February 21st, 2021. And it's now March 31st. Striking a spiritual balance. We remember to put our program first and to respect our own limits. We strive every day to keep ourselves spiritually balanced. Living Clean, Chapter 3, Conscious Contact. Addicts in and out of recovery are subject to thinking and acting in extremes. Many of us discover a need for personal limits by overdoing things, even in recovery. Sometimes too much of a good thing is just too much. One member shared, I spent 12 hours volunteering in our convention's merchandise room. Hectic work days. Looking back, I realized that I had misunderstood what it meant to put my program first. The common advice to put our program first isn't meant to shame us into giving and giving and giving some more. Maybe we take one shift in the merchandise room, perhaps even two, but we certainly do not need to take on 6 shifts at the expense of our sanity. While service is a key component of our recovery, balance requires us to pay attention to so much more. Spiritual maintenance takes time and commitment. Many of us develop routines that help keep us spiritually centered. They become the heart of our personal recovery and the wellspring for our spiritual balance. We commune with a higher power in whatever ways work for us. We listen by quieting our mind in meditation, by taking a motorcycle out on a winding road, or end our pain with other members, in a journal, or with the universe. When we keep a balanced program at the center of our lives, we're better equipped to navigate life on life's terms. Practicing balance doesn't mean we're spiritually in tuned at all times. Rather, it means we notice when we're out of tune and we take action to correct our course. I will listen to my body, mind, and spirit to establish my own limits and explain how to tune in to spiritual balance in my recovery. That's an interesting reading this morning, or today. You know, when I was in, well, even still today, I mean, while I was in treatment, and even even during my life today, I mean, I keep myself pretty busy. And I think one of the reasons that I do that is, well, for one, I'm, still trying to find some direction in life and figure out what I'm doing and where I'm going. And boredom, used to be a big trigger for me when I was in active addiction. But as I've stated before, I'm losing that desire to use really helps me with my program on a daily basis, because I don't have to fight as much with myself. However, like I said, today I've got new directions in my life, and I'm still just trying to figure out what that direction is. You know, I'm studying a whole bunch of new things. I'm constantly on a daily basis working towards some serious goals, which since since my since I currently aren't generating any other income other than being on disability, so it makes it harder to try and invest in my future so that my future can carry on moving forward in a positive way. And I don't know how to do that. But you know, one day at a time, and you know, I just keep studying every day, and you know, and when I say study, I mean like right now I'm studying, you know, I'm studying AI technology, and I'm studying some other computer languages, and you know, I'm studying on different ways of, you know, trying to either create some kind of digital business, or as I said, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just taking one day at a time, making sure that I'm not using, and doing whatever I can to continue to move forward. You know, one foot in front of the other. It's a lot harder because, you know, I'm isolated, and you know, I don't really have a social whatever anymore, because I had to get rid of my entire contact list because everyone in my contact list was drug related. Which wasn't an easy thing to do, but you know, I had to do what I had to do, right? Anyway, so thank you for joining me today. I appreciate every one of you. You know, it'd be awesome if you join my community by hitting like and subscribe, and it's free. And you know, let's stay clean and sober together another day. And if nobody's told you today that they love you, well, I love you, and we will see you again real soon. Okay, bye for now.